Hello Virgo, my name is Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at any new person that you're dealing with. This week I kind of wanted to change it up a little bit. Normally I just kind of do the person on your mind. Today we'll take a look at new person. Maybe next week we'll try past person. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let's get into it. Virgo and their new person. Any Virgos dealing with a new person. If you are not dealing with a new person, this reading may just not be for you, and that is okay. Let's get into it. Lover's card. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. Let's go. Virgo, what's going on with you and the new person? Queen of Cups reversed. This newer person may be a little bit more codependent than you're used to. I feel like Virgos are pretty independent, where when I get the Queen of Cups reverse coming out, it kind of leans more codependency behavior. And what I mean by that is this person may be codependent in some area of their life, which means they may lean a little bit too much on other people when it comes to either finances, how they feel emotionally, how they feel, it can really be any part of your life. I know myself, for a long time there, I don't know. I would have jobs and stuff, but they never paid like real high or anything, right? This is a long time ago, but I found myself dating a couple of guys at the time. I think I was like 25 or something, who had a lot of money. And in my brain, it made me feel a lot safer. Now, women are naturally going to feel safer with men who have money. It's just kind of the way nature is. It's like a safety thing, right? I will say in numerology terms, life path 5s and 9s are more likely to and life path 8s are more likely to look out for a partner with money. But that's what I love about numerology and astrology, is it can even break down what certain people look for in a partner. For instance, I'm a double 7, and I say this all the time. 7's all about the mind, taking in knowledge and then teaching it to others. It's not necessarily the most money-oriented numbers, right? So I don't necessarily go for money, but I found myself being a little codependent when I was around 25, dating people who had money, just because it was kind of a weakness of mine, and it is a weakness of the 7 in numerology, is money. But I'm also born in a year that has 2 8s, so that, and a year that actually adds up to an 8. I'm in an 8-year cycle now, so money is important, obviously, but just when I was that age, at least, I remember thinking to myself, oh, okay, they would be safe to date because they have kind of my weakness. And I feel like we're always kind of looking for that just naturally out there in the world, where it always fascinates me, just as a natural psychologist, how opposites are attracted to each other, but that can very, very quickly, if not monitored, become codependency. And needless to say, it did not work out with either of those two for very long whatsoever, because like I said, I'm that double 7. What 7s in numerology are attracted to actually is intelligence. A man's got to have that intelligence in order to really get my attention. So money would have never been enough for me anyways, but it did lead me to the sort of realization of, oh, I'm a little codependent here when it comes to my finances. Let's start my own business. Let's start my own thing so that we can get that codependency energy out of there, because there's nothing that quite detracts the law of attraction when you're trying to attract a partner into your life. There's nothing that quite detracts that process like being codependent. And I don't mean you can't depend on someone. I don't mean like if you depend on someone financially, you're codependent. That's not what I mean. What I meant is, at the time, I felt like I wasn't whole because I sort of wasn't the best at manifesting money at the time. Things have changed drastically now, but at the time. So any fair warning to any Virgos out there dealing with a new person, be careful of this person being a little bit too codependent. And I don't necessarily mean financial wise. I'm actually getting more passion wise. They may want to spend all their time with you, which again is not necessarily a bad thing. It's all about this person and where they're at spiritually, where their soul is, how much they've evolved. But I am getting that codependency energy, so had to say something. Tell me more about Virgo and their newer person. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, okay. No offers really being made here, especially monetary wise. Maybe this person is codependent monetarily. No. This person is pretty strict within their own life, I'm getting. If you're someone who's dealing with a single parent or somebody who has young children, they're very structured in their aura, in their essence. You could be dealing with an earth sign. This person's very honest and they like to be in charge of things. But nonetheless, it's like an offer's not really being made. This person could be kind of a rebel and unreliable. They could get bored very easly as well, which is a problem, right? Because they always want to be in control. They always want to be this or that, but then it's like they get bored. So tell me more about this codependency energy. I should say that clearer. Tell me more about that. Justice card and Judgment card. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra or somebody who has Libra aspects, Libra placements, highly aspected. My dyslexia kicked in there for a moment. Yeah, high Libra energy here. They may be a little bit codependent, honestly, when it comes to just things being fair. I feel like you're dealing with a newer person who came out of a past connection more recently. Could be a divorce to do with the justice system for some of you, not for all of you, but for many of you, what I'm getting is this person just dealt in their past with somebody who was extremely unfair to them. So their main goal in a connection is making sure things are fair. You know, that they could have dealt with somebody in their past who monetarily withheld things, so they became a little bit more dependent in that area. Maybe they weren't allowed to work, something along those lines. That's a message for at least one of you out there. But this person's also looking for a best friend as well as a lover, but right now they're having a really hard time trusting anybody because, like I said, this person went through something that wasn't fair. So that's where I'm getting that little bit of codependency energy. But also this person likes to be in control and like lead and be very articulate with things. It's it's kind of a little bit of both. And like I said, it's because this person was treated unfairly in the past. This person, like I said, is looking for a best friend. They also, again with the legal issues, your person could absolutely be going through some sort of court process, legal process, so they kind of have to be strong. How's this person feeling about Virgo at the deepest level? Three of Pentacles reversed. They're worried about third parties. How this newer person feels at the deepest level about this connection is maybe it's come to an end. Actually, maybe they found out that you're talking to other people, you have other parties, or at least that's how they're feeling. They're almost feeling like this has to come to an end. But what they don't see is a new sight. This isn't coming to an end. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. That's just how they're feeling because, like I said, there's some sort of financial loss here that's in the way. This person's codependent in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Maybe they're getting a divorce, and that's where, you know, the Justice cards come in. The Justice card, Judgment card. They are going through some kind of court process. So how they're feeling right now towards this Virgo, honestly, is they can't handle one more third party. They can't handle any other third parties because they just have a lot of stress going on in their life. But what they don't see is this would be a really beautiful connection if they would just give it a chance. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. How does Virgo feel about this person at the deepest level? Ten of Cups. Oh, you feel like you could really see yourself with this person. You really could see yourself out in nature with this person. You view this person as someone who you could have a family with. There's just something about this person and the way that their aura is. It's like you sort of feel like I've found my person. But this person, what you're not really seeing is they're going through a lot. So you feel at the deepest level like they may be hiding something with that High Priestess reverse there. Although you view them as like you're happily ever after, you would snatch this person up in a heartbeat if you could. But you also realize at an intuitive level, Virgo, that this person's keeping secrets. There's something that they're not telling you. There's no offer really being made. Again, with the Cups reversed there, we had the Queen of Cups reversed, Page of Cups reversed. This person may just be a little bit emotionally unavailable, and they also may be dealing with some stability issues as far as their finances go right now. That is strongly what I'm what I'm picking up. Okay, well, what is the advice towards Virgo in dealing with this connection? Seems like Virgo's all about it, yet you sense that there's something there that they're not really saying. A lot of air energy here. What's the advice for Virgo in dealing with this person, this newer person? Oh, that flipped right over. Wow. This has the potential to become something very, very significant in your life, Virgo. As soon as you sort of get to know this person and know them a lot more, you're going to realize that the secrets that they're hiding, it's not third-party energy. It's not anything that would bring this connection, this newer connection, to an end. You're going to learn really fast that the things that they hide or are just kind of omitting from the conversations or things like that, you're going to find out really fast that it's because this person has dealt with those unfair situations that we talked about. They dealt with somebody who was the Two of Cups reversed. This person wouldn't show love, wouldn't even be their friend when they needed a friend. And here you are viewing this person as the Ten of Cups, everything you've ever wanted. Well, this person's used to being let down and hurt, right? Hence the codependency. Hence that little bit of codependency. I feel like once you find this out about this person, that this person does actually have feelings for you, once you kind of find out more of what they're hiding isn't devious, like it's not third parties, anything like that. It's just they're just embarrassed about some of their life situations maybe that they're in right now. Once you realize this, I feel like many of you are going to realize, like, yes, I want to marry this person. This is the person that I want to be with. And it's going to also make you go into protective mode over this person, or this person's going to be very protective over you if the roles are reversed here, because for some of you they are. But it's like the more you get to know these quote-unquote secrets that this person's hiding, which aren't secrets at all, it's just things that they aren't conventional. It seems like they're hiding something, it's just things that aren't conventional, and they're not really sure how you're going to take it, because they have a crush on you too. They want to be with you too, and the more they open up about their life and the things that they've been through and really sort of, start sharing that knowledge, your intuition is going to tell you more and more, right? You're already at the Ten of Cups for how you feel. It's going to go to the Four of Wands. It's just going to be full on. And either you or this person's going to be extremely protective once this knowledge about, maybe why things are moving at a slower pace finally comes out. So that is what I have for you today, Virgo. As always, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.